Hey you all, thank you for stopping by. Esteemed Queen and Mentality. This is your girl, Miss Terrell. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you'll know whenever I have my tea talk rants. And let me know what your thoughts are down below. We got a lot going on over at the website. That link is down below as well. So don't be a stranger, be a neighbor. But let's go ahead and talk about something. I'm pretty sure we all have been like in these situations, in these predicaments when it comes to relationships. So we need to talk about this like ASAP. So get your water, get your wine, get whatever you're sipping on, and get your pillows, get your coat jackets, whatever it is that you sit on, come close. We need to talk about how not to get trapped. Yes, kings and queens, we get trapped all the time because I always used to say this, sometimes people will try to linger as long as they can just to say that they were connected to you. And then you have folks that will like cling to you in a certain way where it doesn't allow you to be able to move on with your life, but it keeps you connected so that way you have to go back to them at some point. Like you have to have some type of conversation, some type of relation with them. And I'm just dropping stuff. So, excuse me. So, anyhow, I guess that was supposed to be a distraction. It won't, boo-boo. So, we need to talk about this, okay? So, I have the best story to tell you about regarding not getting trapped, okay? So by all means, let me know your comments down below, but this shit is real, okay? So I've known like someone for like over like a decade, maybe like a decade and a half. I mean, like we've known each other since we were like late teenagers, early college, after my divorce and where I'm at today. Like, we knew each other, we've known each other, and we know each other. And I'm going to try to explain all of those if I can remember them. If I don't, put them down below so then that way I can come back and make a video of it for you. But anyhow, we've known each other that long. Okay, follow me. And so when knowing each other that long, we were in and out of a relationship for almost like 15 years, give or take. And it just got to a point every so many years or so, it's just like, I'm done. I'm done. We get older. Hey, how you doing? And then we go right back to square one. But the thing is, though, is that I finally had came to a place at that time with him where I was just like, you know what, if you're just like cold feet all around, or you're just more or less a person that knows like you want to go and deal with peons and peasants, but I'm a queen, like I'm flattered, you don't want to break my heart, but you've wasted my time though. So, that was pretty much my point of view of it. It was just like, okay, he wants to deal with less than because it's less responsibility. So of course you're going to have those type of people that know what they're passing up and yet they're trying to linger. That's what I'm talking about when it comes down to you feeling trapped or getting trapped. And in this situation, we knew each other for so long. Mind you, I don't have any children, knock on wood. And, the mindset of people when you, one, listen to what they're not telling you, and then two, I have this thing where it's just like, no heart, no start. That's just all is to it. Like, I'm not going to be out here being vulnerable and trying to get your attention when I know less than is greater than in your world. Like, I'm not going to get trapped in that. So anyhow, it came to a point where he made a decision of like, I want to be stagnant. I want to be stalemate in this situation and in this moment in my life, because I guess that was maybe the highest that they have felt as far as elevation is concerned. And my feelings weren't hurt about that. Like, I like being single and having my own because I can enjoy it. I can relish in it. So it was no bad feelings on my end there. But what did have me looking at him suspect to make a decision that, you know what, it's just time for you, meaning me, to realize that You deserve so much better. You're not a 3/4 person. And you're damn sure not a convenience store. So no one should be able to stop by and shop quick, knowing that even if they're paying a higher cost, you know what I'm saying, it's worth it. It's not. Queens, kings, sis, bros, it's not. So I just later realized while talking to him, he's just like, look, I'm not in a place where I want to relish in anything that will put me in a serious situation or relationship. All right, cool. But mind you, we've known each other for like 15 years, right? Okay, so we don't mind. We have not mind, twirling, ankles with one another, but yet you don't have the heart strong enough for a serious relationship. Okay, let me stop right there. This is the point of that story. No heart, no start. You know what I'm saying? When you lay down with them, you don't know what's going to happen when you get back up. And so if this person is not strong enough mentally and physically to control themselves, even spiritually, then guess what? You sleeping with that person not knowing if you're going to need a Plan B pill, a Plan P pill, or whatever the case may be, or birth control. You don't know what you're going to need. But understand the strand in all of that that's going to keep y'all together is the fact of anything that you produce in between that time of them just cutting it off and you either having to accept it and respect it, or you have to move on one way or another. Understand this, okay? Again, it goes back to no hearts, no starts. You have no heart to give to anything that's more serious than us waking up the next day and talking about it. And yet, you have enough heart to foreplay? To trying to get some cookies? No. Oh, no. Where they do that at? No. Not this decade, not the start of this decade. One thing I've definitely learned in my season is that if someone cannot commit without there being, something needed back in return, I just don't think it's worth the investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you starting one of them small businesses and you got to pay for it up front. I'm that type of person where I'm like, I get what you selling, but what's the turnaround? Well, how fast am I going to get my money back? Is this something that I can call a knick-knack, throw it in a corner, and need it 6 months down the line and save myself? Give me a solidified benefit why it would be okay for you to trap me, knowing that you don't want me to go anywhere, but you also don't want to commit either. You just holding me in the same spot that you telling me that you want to stay in. Let them. Shit, write them their own permission slip to go sit on a bench somewhere. Let them. Let me tell you something is not worth in exchange what you're trading for. So if a person says right then and there, y'all have a 2-hour conversation or whatever, y'all saying in 3-4 different languages, and the answer is still being that it's like one person wants to go and one person wants to stay, don't budge. Don't do anything but move on. Because at the end of the day, you got to think of it like this. My homegirl told me this after I told her the story. She said, girl, he or them, in y'all tense, they gonna realize the AO later. You know what I'm saying? The thing about setting boundaries so you don't get trapped is the fact of you wheedle out a lot of fuck personalities. You weed out a lot of unnecessariness that literally you'll find yourself being bored because you've cut so much fat out of what it is that you need. It's just like you eating clean and you want to lose weight and gain muscle. That's how you do it. You eat clean. You want to have a positive life. You want to have a positive environment. Guess what you got to do? You got to think clean. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for the folks in LA with all the smog. But if you really want to be able to know that whatever comes into your environment you can control, you have to clean your air. Go live in a state with a bunch of fucking trees. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to put all this together. Don't lower yourself to that level. If they don't want to fully commit, then fine. It is what it is. Honey, as long as you love yourself, you never alone. You never alone. So be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Put it down below what you think. Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. Come back. So when I say I knew this person, that's because over the years, you gain knowledge about someone and you gain an understanding of someone. You learn their ways, their demeanors. You know when they're telling you some slick shit, and then you know when they know you. You feel me? And it's the same way. When I say I've known this person, that's me saying in all these years, this is how long I've known this person. You can know someone for years and not really know of, well, no, you can know of someone for X amount of years, but never really know somebody. Like, I have folks, I have some friends that never see me cry a day in my life. Like, my A1s, wow. Yeah, none of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone has a personality. But when I say I've known of someone, that doesn't always mean I know them. So then that's when we go into, oh, well, I know this person. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can't tell a snake to go grow fur and carry a pocketbook. No more than you can haul off and tell a duck to get on two legs and talk like you and I are. There's certain things that you just can't make shake and can't make either go away. Like, they're concrete. That's their foundation. So if I've known of you all these years and I've known you to be, and I knew you to be, you know, this type of person, like disrespectful, peon-minded, ABCDFG, and some shit come back to me and it's like, oh, well, they did this, child. I've known, knew, and known. So when you get all that into perspective, don't get trapped with that. I'm not saying that people can't grow, and I'm not going to sit here and say that people don't mature. But again, if it's something that's been accepted before you with lower to no boundaries, then they're going to expect the same out of you. That's when you show a motherfucker that you're not playing. When I say your ass will go to jail, 9, 10 motherfucking roll of the dice from past go and collect your $200, you still can go to jail. If you play your numbers right, you could go to jail. So when people hear about boundaries, that's how they feel. It's like, oh, everything gonna be on lockdown. This gonna be on lockdown. That gonna be on lockdown. Yes. Yes. Not all Walmarts are 24 hours. Yes. There has to be some boundary. You know, even hookers try to take a week off. They make good money. Like, I'm just saying, like, yes, boundaries will save you. It will help you. It will bless you. And it will literally make your life easier when you understand what they're not telling you before you accept what they're saying. Someone, again, comes to you talking some shit where it sounds like they're only putting forth half, then you take the other half of that decision and go on by your business. Because we all can make money. We all can buy new clothes. We all can go and get new material. But you can't go back and buy time. So, you know, treat time like a jewel. It don't stop for nobody. And I think that's just damn right disrespectful. Ain't nothing worse than you being in a race, someone on your team knocking you over, and yet you still got to get up by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, do your body right. Do your body right. It's just like drinking water. Don't get trapped. Drink your water. Do your body right. So I will holler at y'all later, and be sure that you look at the links down below. Gracias. Bye.
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything, others willing to feel anything, just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle to 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass of liquor, please, who get a sip of this? Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I'm man slapping 20s, lobster tails and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne, Drake and going in.